Hi friends, Msgr Raun here, coming from the parish office, and thank you for giving me a few moments of your day. It's that time of year when we renew our commitment to the annual Catholic Appeal. And you've always been so generous in the past. I know we have some new families, and so we want to be able to reintroduce this important part of the life of our archdiocese to you. What is the annual Catholic Appeal? Well, it began about 40 years ago. I was a young priest when it began under Archbishop Sanchez. Our archdiocese was growing, and the archdiocese needed more resources to be able to do its work. And so that's why the annual Catholic Appeal began. And just like we have our Stewardship Sunday every November, where we commit financially to support of our parish, this is where we commit financially to the support of our archdiocese. Every parish is assigned an amount. That's our quota to be able to give to the archdiocese. Your pledge enables us to be able to do this. Now, we all know the big questions are, what does the ACA, the Annual Catholic Appeal, do? What programs does it support? There's so many of them, friends, and things you wouldn't even think about. The biggest single thing is the support of our seminarians. You know, our future priests need to be fed and sheltered and educated for 9 years before they can take holy orders. And this is a big part of the expenses of the archdiocese. We all want to have future priests. This is how we're able to finance them. But it doesn't end there, friends. This is how we're able to provide a stipend and a living for the hospital chaplains. So when you go to the hospital, it might not be in your parish, but there'll be a priest there to take care of you thanks to the Annual Catholic Appeal. I hope none of you have to make use of this part of the ministry, but this is how we support our prison chaplains also, that these folks who have obviously hit a rough patch in life can receive spiritual guidance and the consolation of the sacraments while they're incarcerated. This is how the archdiocese is able to support our poorer parishes. I've been the pastor of a poor parish. When I was up in Roy, we didn't have a parish hall. The old parish school had fallen apart. And I remember the first ACA was able to give us a grant that we could redo our old school and that the parish has a beautiful parish hall that the community continues to use this very day. Never could have happened by itself. When you live in a parish that has more cows than people in it, you got to do something to be able to provide the resources to keep the parish going. The Annual Catholic Appeal does that. And countless other programs, friends, but these are ones that obviously aren't bound to parish boundaries and need continued support. That is what the Annual Catholic Appeal does. One thing I can let you know is none of this goes towards the bankruptcy settlement. This money is all strictly used for ministry. Now, how can you give to the Annual Catholic Appeal? I'll be sending you a mailing here in a couple of days, and that will enable you to be able to make your contribution. There's a QR code on it, one of those round things with all those squares, and if you have a smartphone, you can just point your camera at it. It'll take you to the site, and you can make your pledge via credit card. Or you can just fill out your pledge card and get it back to the parish one way or the other. Bring it into the office, mail it to the office, or drop it in the collection box when you go to Mass. Or you can go to our parish website, stanm.org, and go ahead and click the Give button, and it will show you how you can give to the Annual Catholic Appeal. All the money given, if anything goes over our quota, comes back to the parish. So this is a win-win for everybody, friends. So thank you for your generosity. I want to thank those people who have been so good and so faithful in giving over the years. And I want to invite the rest of you. Maybe you haven't given, maybe you're new to the parish and didn't know about the Annual Catholic Appeal. If everybody does a little bit, we're easily going to be able to make our quota and be able to support our beloved archdiocese. Thank you so much. I know you will, as always, show your wanted generosity, and a blessed Lent to you all.